5 and back, 10 and back, 15 and back, 20 and back, 25 and back, and I'm thinking, that's got to be one of ours because that's one of our fitness training exercises. I pulled over and sure enough, it was Mia. Relatively early in the morning, kind of cold out. In between these sprints, you could see hot air shooting from her lungs. You could see sweat flying off her brow. You could see her chest just heaving from the effort. I'm sitting there just in awe. The park was quiet. It was early in the morning. It was a little foggy out, and I was just stunned. Who would get up that early to torture themselves? I couldn't wait to get back into work. She didn't realize it that I was there. I drove into work. I scribbled a note to her. I dropped it in the mail, and I forgot about it. 10 years later, after she had become world famous, she wrote a book called Go for Gold, and she sent me a copy of her book. And there in the breastplate of her book was the note I'd written her, the vision of a champion. There's someone who was bent over, drenched in sweat, at the point of exhaustion when no one else was watching. Seeing that she had kept and remembered what I had written to her so long ago and having it highlighted so prominently in her book is one of the most heartfelt gifts I've ever been given by any player I've ever coached. The reason I took the time to reinforce what Mia was doing is because what you do on your own without someone supervising or directing you is the final critical measure in athletic greatness, but perhaps in any kind of greatness. Mia always had extraordinary talent, but talent at my level is very common. The margin is what you invest in your own to develop it. So how do we drive this development? How do we create intensity? Well, we create intensity by keeping score in everything.